Hi, welcome to another stream, and this is going to be a continuation of my 1,000 game challenge against XG. So this is actually, I think, game 83. I'm ahead by 78 points so far. So we're going to roll the dice. I'll roll for myself first. 6, 3. So that's the starting roll. Settings. Dice entered manually. Apply. Okay, let's try again. 6, 3. Alright, we have liftoff. Six, 3, right. Anchor or cover? How about hit and cover? That's gotta be the best. Double 5 is a fan. I do like cubing early, but this is a bit too early even for me. So let's take a roll. 6, 4. So considering the opponent has to enter, 3s and 2s are kind of duplicated, and we've escaped that back checker. The other alternative is this, to make our 9 point, which is also strong. See, if I escape and I don't get hit, for me then I'm ready to cube. But if the opponent comes in and hits me, I have lost a bit of momentum. So I think this, when it works, it's nice. When it doesn't work, it's not that nice. So I'm going to go for the 9 points. 4, 6. Six, 3. Okay, that's a double hit. We have a potential cube. Let's see what yellow rolls. 3, 2. Alright. We've got a few covers. Yeah. I'm going to go for the double. Alright, it's been accepted. Double 1. Interesting. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, similar to just now. If this works, we could blitz the opponent. If it doesn't work, we give momentum back. So, okay, how about this then as a hybrid? One, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's really nice as well. Right, let's go for the small one of this, then we can still attack the 4 points. Okay. 6, 5 is a fan. So now it feels good that we've hit that one checker. We duplicate 4 this way. 6, 5. 5, 2. That works. That works really nicely. 2, 5. Okay. Opponent is in 5 and 2. Double 2, that doesn't help, but we do make a 6-point prime. Six, 2, there we go, that's safety. He won't hit us though, will he? Let's see. Let's see if XG hits us with the 2. Oh, he has to roll it 2 first. 4, 3. I caused myself a problem there. I should have cleared the point 6 away. Bloody hell, John. Giving yourself a hard time, man. If I lose this, it's my fault. I can't blame luck. That helps remove some danger. 4-2 helps clear. I might have survived, but yeah, I made a mistake there. 100%. 5 and 4. Six and 1. 6 and 1. Play the 3, pick off the 5. That's the most efficient way. What's that, 4-3? Yeah. Let me move my box a bit closer to me so it's easier to see the dice I've rolled. 2-1. Alright, so our first 2 points. That's not good for my PR. I need higher PR than a 2. Because the whole point is to beat XG whilst playing at least 8 PR or worse. So this 2 PR is too good, man. I'll have to try play worse. Right, I'll roll a dice for me. Four. Roll the dice for XG, 2. So I win the opening roll again. 3, 2. Double 3, nice. Attack. 1 and 4. Okay, let's cube. Oh God, my PR is getting too good now. Roll for me, 2. Roll for XG, 2. Roll for me, 4. Roll for XG, 2. Four and 1. Alright, let's see if I can build 3 and 1. 5, 6. 6, 5. 6 and 2. 6 and 2. 4 and 2. Hit and cover. Nice roll, XG. 4, 2. So 2. And let's see if we can tempt XG to leave the anchor. 4, 3. Okay, what you gonna do, XG? You're not hitting. Ah, that's not very nice. Six and 1. 5 and 2. That's not a hit, is it? How am I going to get my back checkers out of there? Yeah, I think there's still a bit of work to do for XG. Five and 1. 5 there. Let's get some diversity in the back. 5, 3. Alright. Alright. 4, 3. That's lovely. 4, 3 is superb. So do we hit or do we anchor? Fucking hell, that's a tough choice. This is going to take some thinking. And also, it's if you're going to hit, which one do you hit with? Because you got this one which hits there, or you've got this one that hits there. I think this one, if you're going to hit, this one's the best one because there's no checker to hit you back on the 16. So if you're going to hit, this has to be the best way to hit. It's better than this way, where something like double one and 2-1 and 3-1 and 5-1 allow the return shot on the 17. So I figured out that if I'm hitting on the 16, or I'm just anchoring up. So I anchor up, XG tidies up those two open blots, and then it's a bit of a holding game sort of thing. If XG gets a big double, he runs. If he doesn't, he waits. I mean, a double 5, double 6, that does kill. I think I have to hit. So we'll go with the hit. I think that's the best thing to do to win this game. 5 and 3. Another 4-3. Oh! Oh, I fucking called that. Awesome. That was a nice roll. I called that. 6-5. Should I re-cube now? Nah, let's just play on a bit. Double 1. We could block his 6s, so he can't run with 6s. That looks a good move. 4-5. Yes, good job, we blocked that. Very good job. Right. Oh, really? Oof. I could be in trouble here. 5. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Thank you. 2 and 1. I think it's time to cash in now. I doubt we're going to win a gammon. Okay. And that's the end of this session. I only set out to play 3 games. Let's put the panel out there. There, I've removed my dice tower. So let's have a look. I think I won every session. I mean every game. So I won 2 points here in game 83. 1 point in game 84 and another 2 points in game 85. At least in game 85 we got a high PR, so that will help keep our PR up. Let's have a quick review. Oh, don't like this play. What does it want? It wants this. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Nah, it's okay, XG. I'm good with this. I'm good with this play I made. This one, what you're saying here. 24-18. Ah, you want me to anchor on 18. Fuck off, your stupid 18-point anchor. Never anchor on 18. It's a very hard point to clear. Anchoring on 18 is a nonsense. Yeah, I'm not having that. The midpoint's one of the last points that gets cleared by your opponent. So after you come here to the 18, you are blocked in until you have like a nice double, like double 4 or double 5. Otherwise, you're stuck there for a long time until you can safely clear, because your opponent is going to build and make it dangerous for you to leave the 18 point. So going to the 18 is not even a thought of mine anymore. I do it sometimes. It's more of a offensive play than a defensive play. I think XG uses the 18 point defensively, and it's not a good position to aspire to defensively, because what happens when you leave there? It's not long term. What am I trying to say? In the long term, it's more of a liability than an advantage. So yes, no chance. I'm happy with this. I duplicate 2s, so it's hard for XG to hit me and cover. Of course 4-2 work, but yeah. I could then use that check on the 14 as a builder for my 9. Think something like 5-4, 4-3, 3-2. So yeah, I prefer to activate that checker as a builder. So that's already 2 errors where I don't agree with XG. I mean, let me take off the analysis. Oh, it won't let me because I'm playing in Iron Man mode. Okay. Anyhow, those 2, XG can fuck off. My play's best. Let's look at this 4-2. So I come in with the 2 and I've got choices with the 4. It wants me to step up and I gave a worm. So I play here to try and tempt XG off the 5 point. XG actually rolled a 4 and still didn't hit me. So yeah, going here at the 20, 6-1, double 4, double 3, double 1, 3-1, 6-3, 1-3. Other rolls where you hit 2, like even 6-3 you might double hit. I don't know, but yeah, I was happy to try tempt XG off at this point in the game. It felt the right thing to do. Any other things XG did not like? So the take was also XG says the take is easy, but yeah, I suppose it is really. But when you're leading, like in the score, you don't really want to take cubes where you're the underdog. And so part of my hesitation was, is this like gammonish? Can I lose a gammon here? And ultimately I decided that no, it's not that likely to lose a gammon. And with the underdeveloped board of my opponent, you know, I still had my chances. So I took it, and it was the right decision. Yes, what a fucking idiot this XG is. I said during the game why I was thinking, and I was like, it's better to hit on the 16 than the 17 for safety reasons, because there's less return shots. This way, there's return shot. I tell you people all the time, I say, XG does not know what it's talking about. And here we go again. There's another proof. Do not trust the bot. It's clueless. Wants you to make 18 points and wants you to hit in the wrong place. Why? Idiot. It wants me to make a point. And then I leave those. So if I do the top move and then XG hits me, then potentially I'm on the back foot again. Nah. No. 2, 4, 6, any 7, any 8 hits. Nah, I'm good. XG can keep its opinion. I did make a mistake when bearing off, I think. Oh no, that was a game before maybe. When I made 6s difficult for myself. This fought to, okay. XG was lucky to hit me, and I found XG did not lift. I would have lifted here, definitely. I would have lifted this. I rolled the 5 and then I cashed. So that was it. The game I'm talking about where I made a slight mistake in the bear off. Was it here? Yeah, I agree. I should have cleared the 8 points. But I cleared the 7 first for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking in the moment. And that's a mistake. Much better to clear the 8. Because look, I rolled a few 6s and I was stuck. Though, to be fair, it's still wrong, whatever, it's wrong. But if I cleared the 8 points here, and then I roll the 6-5, which is the next roll, I would have left a shot, which XG would have missed. But still, I would have left a shot. So, you know, none of the ways is perfect, because even if I played correctly, you know, there's still rolls like 6-5, and I leave a shot the next go. But in the principle is you clear from the back, and I buy it. Alright, well, that's the end. I was only going to play the 3 games. Toolbar. So I'm going to save it here, and I'll do another session a bit later on in the day. Thanks for spending your time with me, and see you soon.